All right, today we're tackling a huge one in the world of AI, ChatGPT versus Google AI Studio. Now, these are two of the most powerful tools out there, but you know what? They're built for completely different things.
So chances are you've probably asked yourself this exact question. It feels like you've got to pick a side, right? But the answer is actually a lot more interesting than just, finding the best one.
So here's a better way to think about it. Instead of asking which one wins, let's frame it like this. ChatGPT is your ready-to-go, polished AI assistant. On the other hand, Google AI Studio, that's like a powerful hands-on AI workshop. Okay, let's really get into that idea. Because the key to knowing which tool to use is really understanding this fundamental difference. One is designed to help you do things, while the other is designed to help you build things.
And wow, this table just lays it all out, doesn't it? I mean, just look at the target users. ChatGPT is for pretty much everyone. Students, professionals, general users, you name it. But Google AI Studio? That's aimed squarely at developers and researchers. It's a true development environment, not just a friendly chat box.
So, how does this whole assistant versus workshop idea actually look in the real world? Well, it really all comes down to whether you're tackling an everyday task or if you're starting a more creative, custom project. With ChatGPT, your AI assistant, the uses are exactly what you'd expect from a great helper. It's amazing for writing an essay, answering a really complex question, helping you out with a tricky bit of code, or even summarizing a super dense research paper. It's your go-to for knowledge work for sure.
But then you step into the Google AI Studio, the workshop, and the whole game changes. This is where you go to build brand new AI apps from the ground up. It's where you go to prototype and test prompt for the Gemini models, or experiment with how AI can handle not just text, but images and video too.
All right, so let's talk superpowers, because while both of these platforms can do a lot, each one has an area where it absolutely, truly shines. ChatGPT's superpower is without a doubt its mastery of natural human-like conversation. It's just so good at creative writing, at understanding nuance, and at keeping track of the conversation. It makes talking to it feel completely intuitive. And Google AI Studio, well, its superpower, powered by Gemini, is totally different. It's that it's truly multimodal. It's built from the ground up to understand and process a mix of media. We're talking text, images, video, audio, all inside a single prompt. For developers, that is an absolute game changer.
So you can really see the two different paths here, right? ChatGPT just excels with its creative flair, its usefulness for students, and its huge library of plugins. Google AI Studio, though, is the powerhouse for technical work. It can handle massive documents and helps developers build entirely new tools.
But to really get the full picture, you can't just look at the tools themselves. You've got to look at the worlds they live in, what they connect to, and who uses them. You have to understand their ecosystems. And this really shows their different philosophies. ChatGPT is kind of like a universal adapter, right? It's got a massive global community and integrations into thousands of other apps. Google AI Studio, on the other hand, is a core part of the Google universe, designed for that deep, seamless integration with services like Docs, Sheets, and Google Cloud. Okay, so let's bring this all home. Let's answer that big question we started with. Now that we really get the difference between the assistant and the workshop, choosing the right one becomes a whole lot simpler.
It really is this simple. It all boils down to your goal. If you're focused on learning or writing or research, tasks you need help completing, then ChatGPT is your tool. But if your goal is to build, to experiment, to create new AI applications, well, then you head over to the Google AI Studio workshop.
Look, if there's only one thing you remember from all of this, let it be this simple definition. ChatGPT is your AI assistant for everyday use. Google AI Studio is your AI development platform for building what comes next.
And that leaves us with a really fascinating question for the future, doesn't it? As these tools get even more powerful, what is our relationship with them going to look like? Are we going to rely more on these polished, ready-made assistants to help us through the day? Or will we all in some way become builders and creators in our own AI workshops? Definitely something to think about. Thanks so much for tuning in.